Salutations and welcome back to Dishonored. This is episode 10. Alright, so we're going back to the Helm Pits pub again. Just captured Sokolov. Now it's time for interrogation. The royal physician Anton Sokolov is now in the custody of the Loyalists. Through Sokolov, it will be possible to strike directly at those closest to the Lord Regent. How cooperative will the most brilliant man in the Empire be? He must be swayed or coerced into telling what he knows. Let's go.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Well done, Colonel. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
I'm gonna wind down first. Let's say goodnight to Emily.
Attention citizens. This evening, the streets adjacent to Pendleton Manor will be closed for a private ceremony following the tragic loss of two of our city's best and brightest, the Lords Custis and Morgan Pendleton. All holdings and parliamentary votes now fall to Lord Trevor Pendleton, who asks for respect during this time of mourning. Attention Dunwall citizens. Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by officers of the Watch. Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights of others.
Corvo?
Oh, hi.
Can I tell you something? I have a secret retreat nearby that may come in handy if the City Watch ever kicks in the doors. It's an abandoned apartment across the street from the bar.
That's what I'm looking
I don't think
for.
anyone else here knows about it, but I'm guessing I can trust you.
Yeah.
The key is stashed under my bunk upstairs. If there's ever trouble, you can go there for safety. I know I will.
Thanks. Cecilia? Why are you just standing there?
Don't worry. We won't start the interrogation without you.
Attention Dunwall citizens. You are required to boil any water from public fountains or the river. Anyone who has consumed untreated water must be reported to the Watch.
I'm not doing anything. Get out of here, Wallace, before I'll kill you again. What are you doing, Havelock? Stuck. I just keep getting stuck on everything. I gotta drink some water to heal myself. slow process.
Anyone with information
But
leading to the location or
it's free and unlimited.
order of our beloved late Empress is required.
Oh, there's food. I could have done that too. That would have sped it up. Welcoming host. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Okay, I can possess white rats for longer. Why is it so keen on white rats? I can eat them. They can be my friend. I can possess them longer. It's Old Dunwall Sewer. Can I go ahead and go down there? Oh, no, it's locked. Hello.
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep.
You're the one talking full
Poor
volume
dear.
right next to her.
It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there, in the city.
She can't, like, wear some pajamas or take off her shoes at least? Or lay underneath the blankets? The golden cat.
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it all. And if she chooses not to employ it, she'd rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plates. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rag. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
This is a nice room. Mine's so much bigger though. And this is such a dangerous way to get here. Ooh, is that money? Yeah, look at this. There's no rails, and this is just thrown together. And it's in a tower that's falling apart. Corvo's Chambers. What's this? Lord Pendleton. This matter with my brothers has not been pleasant at all, so I don't wish to discuss it further. However, I really must thank you. I've heard that you found some other means of neutralizing them, without taking their lives. Ingenious. Wherever they are, even if they are miserable, they are alive at least. So perhaps someday I will see them again. Oh, he gave me 200 coins for that. Nice. Sleep darts. I needed those. Anything else in here? Nah. Let's sleep.
Corvo, wake up!
That's too creepy.
You were making funny faces while you were sleeping.
Kind of funny face.
I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
You can stay here whenever you want. Or, Emily, you should head back to your own room. I'll be here. No, You can stay here whenever you want.
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Where'd you lay? You just lay on the floor over here? Whatever. If that's what you want. You're gonna be the new Empress. Pendleton. Where was I gonna go? I'm gonna go. Hello, Lydia.
Well, Mr. Sokolov has certainly recovered. A good night's sleep has left him with an appetite.
I'm gonna take your money. You don't need it, Wallace. What you got, Havelock? You got books?
Martin to be High Overseer.
So, Martin, the dude I saved, he's gonna be High Overseer. Okay.
The
What are you
renovation
doing?
of Caldwell's Bridge will be.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes. Okay. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock.
I'd rather you didn't spy on people here, Piero. Who you watch in the bathroom is none of my concern. I'm gonna say this.
I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
Beg for my discretion, huh? But she's in here. Did she not notice?
The young lady Emily was trying to sneak into your quarters while you slept, sir. I don't think she meant any harm.
Of course she didn't. She wanted to nap in there. So, that's what he's looking at.
Be aware that evacuated areas is a serious offense and will
Excuse
be
me,
summarily
Callista.
punished.
Can't you see I'm about to bathe?
Yeah, I need to talk to you. I can say maybe you'd like company.
I understand. It was an accident. We have such a hard time maintaining privacy in such a crowded house, don't we?
Our fair city.
Yes, I was gonna
I
tell you
can't
about
believe
Piero,
this.
but
When I took this job, they
guess
told
I
me
can't.
I'd work with good men.
oh, there we go. I think Piero has been spying on you when you bathe.
Ugh, I feel dirtier than when I started. If you don't mind, obviously I'd like to be alone in here.
Okay, whatever. I didn't see anything. Wasn't trying to see anything. Money!
The High Overseer is supposed to be the most pious man in the Empire, living completely in alignment with the Seven Strictures and guiding the people in the religious faction towards spiritual health. Campbell was a farce. If not for all the blackmail material he accumulated, he'd have never been more than a lower-level initiate among overseers.
This government sounds like crap.
I understand your decision to tell Callista. Far be it from me to criticize a man of your well-known capacities.
Yeah.
You
'Cause you know I can
require
kill
my
you.
unique services? We can quickly return to my shop.
Oh, can we? We're already in it. King Street Brandy. A rare and expensive liquor containing essence of Marley orchid and traces of purified whale fat. What does it do? I need sleep bolts. I don't need to upgrade his pistol if I'm not going to be shooting people. Or spring razors, because that's just going to slice people apart. I need equipment upgrades. I'm probably missing a lot of blueprints since I'm just running over buildings. Because if I was actually searching everything in this game on every mission, it would take like 3 40-minute long videos to do one mission. It's too much. Bolt capacity. Bolt capacity again. Give me more sleep bolts. Oh. Why didn't it tell me that I couldn't increase the sleep bolt capacity? Only this bolt. So now I can hold 30 of those when I don't even want to use those because they'll kill. I need to send people into the sleeping realm. I don't know what that means. Alright. Where's Samuel? Hello, Pendleton.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate.
Trevor.
I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
I thought you were thankful that I didn't kill your brothers. Now you're just like, I want to have my portrait done again. Without my brothers. Just me.
Royal physician. I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague. I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
Bless me. You're not giving up, are you?
It's time to put him to the question.
Oh, you want me to talk to him? Okay.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Quite legendary willpower. You should be a Green Lantern then. Let's see if the rats are hungry, or perhaps I can find a bribe for you, Sokolov. Psh.
Sorry, Sokolov.
No, not rats. Stop! Stop! I will tell you what you need to know. I'm obliged to safeguard Dunwall's greatest intellectual asset. I can only tell you so much. I was not permitted to see her face or hear her full name. She called herself Lady Boyle. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait, but I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight, the timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
Yes, you will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent, and take her out whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. Corvo, if you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
May the wind favor you.
I swear I never saw her face. Although I can vouch that her hindquarters are the finest in the city. And perhaps the Empire itself.
What a pig.
I assume I will remain in this kennel for the duration of your little protest movement. I don't suppose you have anything to read. Wilmot's History of the Lesser Perversions, perhaps?
There's a book right there. You have something to read. This isn't a kennel. This is a cage for fighting. For dog fights. There's a dog that sits in here and a dog that sits in there. They open them, they both run in, and they fight. To the death. It's horrible. Oh, hello.
I hear you're
Trevor.
off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw?
Lord Shaw.
You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
A wolf's mask.
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well.
A masked ball. You happen to have the most clever mask of them all.
Why are you walking through this shop?
Everything was so fancy at the Golden Cat, but in a different way than the palace was fancy. The old Madame Prudence said that all the ladies are princesses and the men come to admire them.
Okay. Okay. Hello, Samuel.
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
Not just yet.
I'll be here when you decide to go.
Alright, well, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. And ring the bell. Share, comment. All the jazz. You know all that jazz. Your verse of the day is 1 Peter 4:8. And above all things, have fervent love for one another, for love will cover a multitude of sins. Thank you, and have a great day.